On nights like this, there's no such thing as a regular crowd. That doesn't count Steve and Elise, though, who've been coming in every week for the past 2 months at around 1 in the morning. They always sit together and order 2 black cups of strong coffee, and after lingering over every sip, they exchange the stories of war from their home fronts, complaining about how their husband hit them again or how the son just doesn't understand them. They always hold each other's hands under the table as if no one notices, running their fingers along each other's wedding bands, one silver and one gold. They always tip me very well, which to me makes me an accomplice to their affair in my mind, as the $20 Steve leaves me week in and week out seems to be 1 part gratitude for the good service and 9 parts hush money, but it doesn't keep me from taking their cash. Normally I'd be more off-put by the feeling of being bribed, but the way business has been lately, I can't refuse a quick buck. Anyway, Steve and Elise wandered back in at the same time they do every Thursday night, and after shooting me the trusting glance that Steve pays so highly for, they sat down and I served them the regular, as the couple fell back into each other, this time not hiding their affection and holding each other's hands above the table for a change, as if they were daring the world to see. It was at this time that fate answered that dare, as a man who I'd never seen before sat down across from Steve and Elise, and seemed very intent on watching their every move. Steve first turned to Elise, whispered something in her ear, and then turned to the man who was looking more and more like a PI than a customer with every passing second. I looked at Steve approach the man, then I looked towards Elise, then back at the now standing stranger with his hand reaching inside of his jacket, and then at the clock. It was then I realized that my business was going broke, I had no one to come home to night after night, and that after all my hard work, I was due some genuine entertainment, even if it was 1 a.m.